Hey, it's Brunch with Brian, and we're out and about. We're doing some shopping, and I happen to see this funny pink gorilla, so we stopped for a sec. But we're out and about driving around today and getting stuff done. Today, we're going to do a great Teaching Tuesdays later today. Today is Brunch with Brian, and today we're going to talk about funding your deals. This is a really important thing that I haven't really talked about enough lately. Sometimes you need cash, and sometimes there's ways to do things with cash that you don't even realize you can do, and some pretty cool and amazing things. You see my gorilla friend out there? Okay, so you need some cool things, and we're going to talk about how to uh, use funds, where the money comes from in the creative financing pre-funded property game. So obviously, we want these things to be pre-funded as much as possible, and but sometimes you do need a little bit of money. You're looking for pre-funding from your seller. Your seller is providing the funding with creative financing deals. Not entirely though. With creative financing, you can get that money from other places too. Now the number one source is the seller financing. That's the number one place we're going to try to go to for seller financing. And we're going to ask the seller, uh, would you uh, would you take monthly payments? Now, you don't want to complicate it that much more than this. When you're asking for seller financing, you can get very complicated. You can explain a whole bunch of things like wraps and all this stuff. I don't want you even getting into all that. For what you're trying to do for the financing part is just say, would you take monthly payments? And so if they'll take monthly payments, everything else can be worked out. So the goal for seller financing obviously is just pay them, or remember, when they have a mortgage, there's already financing on the house. Okay, so you don't have to go get new financing to pay off the old financing if the seller's okay with leaving the financing in place. So that's the whole magic of the business, almost, or a huge part of it, is getting sellers to say that they will give you financing and leave the mortgage in place so that you don't have to go out and get new financing. And so that way you can walk into these deals with very little or nothing down. In some occasions, in some instances, that's what we're shooting for, is nothing down. Now, I am not adverse to paying 5 or 10 grand down sometimes to really make them want to do the deal. And the cool thing is that if they're going to, you can sweeten the pot. And I'm going to talk about that today later too on Teaching Tuesdays. There's ways to sweeten the pot to make these sellers more interested in doing seller financing and providing funding. We're also going to talk about institutional funding today, getting funds from other sources, actually banks and lenders, and private money. So we're going to talk about a lot of things today with getting your deals funded. And you know what? There's some really cool new things we're doing with that. We're doing what we call blended funding, and this is a new area that we haven't really done that much. So I got to put my seatbelt on because we started to roll. Okay. Lynette is not someone who stays in one place. Okay, so now I'm buckled in, and I will. Let's do our deep breathing. Ready? Nice deep breath in, and always a big smile. And who do we have here? Who do we have here? Yes, Leno's here. Little good girl. Second, another deep breath in. Another deep breath in. Big smile. See, I tried to show Willow because Willow always gives you a nice smile when you look at Willow. Okay, terrible. All right, very unprofessional. All right, guys. So we're out and about. We're looking at some houses today. We're actually looking at 2 houses in the next hour, and hopefully we'll put in probably. We always put in a contract. Whether or not we get it, you don't always know. But we'll be writing a couple of agreements today. We're helping our students. We're doing deals today. We've got 2 deals going down today, 2 deal meetings with our students. So lots of exciting stuff. So hopefully we'll see you. Stay in touch with us, guys. We're going to get you deals. You're going to learn what you need to know from us to go out there and make some real money in real estate, and hopefully doing pre-funded properties, which we love, where you don't have to come up with the funding. But today we're going to talk about funding again at Teaching Tuesday, 7 p.m. Eastern, 4 p.m. Pacific. All right, so great seeing you. And our affirmation is today is I'm going to get that deal done no matter what. Ready? 1, 2, 3. I'm going to get that deal done no matter what. One more time. I'm going to get that deal done no matter what. Yay! That's a little bit long one, but okay. So great to see you guys. Until we see you next, keep expecting success, and of course, getting trained, awesome training, and taking action. All right, we'll see you soon, guys. Not tomorrow, Thursday. See you back on Thursday.